Palestine is free, and that is a promise.
My name's Zina, and we came down today to show our solidarity with the Palestinian people, the struggle of the Palestinian people, and to pressure our government to make the right choices. Every single person here has showed up today to stand against genocide. Today's vote was about supporting an immediate, urgent support for ceasefire. Labour has made a tactical amendment to try and, discuss a humanitarian pause, whatever that means. A pause for how long? Until, I don't know, what do you do? Like put the kettle on, wait 5 minutes and then the bombs start raining down again? In any case, that didn't go through. That would have overridden the SNP's amendment. I'm disappointed to say the least, but everybody has shown up here because they truly, truly believe in the suffering of the Palestinian people. It's not a Muslim issue, it's not an Arab issue, it's not a political issue. This is a humanitarian issue. This is an issue for the whole of humanity. If you hurt one part of humanity, the rest of us feel it in shockwaves. I'm disappointed about the vote, I'm disappointed about the results, but this is not the end. The fight will continue. People will continue to show up. The Palestinian struggle is not over yet. Until the Palestinian people have reached a point of peace, of being able to live freely, this will not be over. We will continue showing up.
Free, free, free Palestine! Occupation is a crime!
My name is Luca, and I've come down to support the people of Palestine against the genocide which the Israeli government is perpetuating on them.
My name is Sarah. I'm also here to see the results of the vote here and see if they will vote for a ceasefire, but they didn't. And I'm here to support the work done against the genocide and ethnic cleansing of the Palestinians.
My name is Latifa, and I'm also here to support the people of Palestine.
To be honest, I couldn't hear them because there was a lot of noise, but I've just been made aware that they voted against the ceasefire. This is terrible and just shows the state of the democracy we have in the United Kingdom, that our own politicians, right, would rather people die, okay? Innocent children, we're talking about babies in incubators, okay? Rather than, they would rather that happen for voting for a ceasefire than for peace. They would rather that than peace. They would rather babies die just for their own political interests. Because they have the political interest for, supporting Netanyahu, for getting in power. The Israeli lobby is very powerful, everyone knows this. The Zionists' lobby is very powerful, and obviously they fund the British government to do what they are doing, and it's genocide. Because today, right now, I saw a Jewish man here, okay, and our conversation was very respectful, and he told me, he said, I am a Jewish person and I am here against this war. We don't want war, we want peace. So clearly, even the Jewish people know that this is nothing to do with religion, this is about the innocent Palestinian people getting genocided, and the British government has blood on their hands. Thank you, sorry.
I'm here for it's not surprising that they would vote against a ceasefire. We know what their agenda is by now. It's quite obvious. It just shocks me how they still oblivious to the fact that children are the main victims of what's going on. Israel is saying that this is a war with Hamas, but if you look at the victims and the people that are dying, it's mainly women and children and the elderly. So it's only the vulnerable that are getting the wrong end of the stick, in this sense. And for the government to say that they don't want a pause in what's going on is just shocking. It just shows that they aren't here for humanity and they don't want peace, because they'd rather more Palestinians die than to just pause everything and stop, Netanyahu is a war criminal. He's breached almost every Geneva Convention that there is, yet they haven't really done anything about it. So, there's no surprise,
Next year. No one. It is, with voting, right, it's seen as a democratic mandate, again, for the politicians to represent us. What politician represents us? What politician represents our interests? The closest politician who came to fully representing my interests, I would say maybe Jeremy Corbyn, okay? But he didn't get to power. So now I don't really vote for anyone now. If I had to vote for someone, it would be the underdog, probably, like the independent candidate, but yes.
Cool, yeah, my name's Louis from London. My background, I'm like a Polish Jew. My family came over during the war. I was here today to pressure my MPs to do the right thing and back a ceasefire, which is the bare minimum. I think like they're never going to do the right thing unless people try and force them, so that's what we're trying to do. Yeah, disappointed but not surprised. They're like over the last month and a bit, they've shown that they don't want to do anything, so it's obvious. But with the amount of people that have been coming out into the street, you would have thought, or I hope that maybe that would do enough, you know what I mean? Like if MPs start to worry that people will stop voting for them, maybe that will do something. They'll vote in their own interests, sort of like money-wise. A lot of them got a lot of money in arms industry, stuff like that. So they're never going to vote against that, are they? Like, I hate that, that they call it a hate march. Like, I don't think Suella Braverman believes that. She's lying to push her own agenda because obviously she don't want an end to this, yeah? She knows full well that it ain't anti-Semitic, that it ain't a hate march. Anyone that comes down here could see that. I walk around all day. I've been to every single one of them with a big sign telling everyone I'm Jewish. If there was going to be anti-Semitism, they'll direct it to me. There's Haredi Jews that stand here. They couldn't be more obvious. They stand on barriers like this while the march walks past them. Everyone loves them, yeah? Everyone's grateful for Jews to be here. People come up, shake my hand, hug me, thank me. They're like, yeah, we all know this isn't all Jews doing this. They try and conflate the two, yeah? The state of Israel don't represent all Jews. There's Jews all around the world. There's Jews in Israel that are against the actions of their government, the like colonial expansion. Do you know what I mean? Like what they're doing in the West Bank, I don't see how anyone can describe it other than colonialism. The Tories, everyone knows what they're about. It's obvious, yeah. But like people had delusions about Labour, and I feel like Starmer's just shown everything what he's about, yeah. Before, when he was head of the CPS, yeah, he was working like closely with George Bush's government when they were in Iraq, yeah. Oh, I'm going to butcher this guy's name, John Charles de Menezes. He was shot on the underground by the police, yeah. The CPS done all they could not to prosecute, and Starmer was head of that, yeah. So he's got a track history of just being a typical establishment guy, and then people are hoping like when he's leader of the Labour Party, maybe he'll do some good for us, but he clearly ain't going to do it. He's just there to maintain things as they are, and he'll profit off that, so why is he going to stop it? People say, oh, you've only got Tory or Labour, you have to vote Labour to get the Tories out, but with that attitude you'll never get any real change. I've been speaking to some Green people from the Green Party, and they told me their position is ceasefire now. If they're the only ones agreeing with me, then they're the ones I'll vote for. If you're against children being bombed, right, you got to come out and do something, and you just can't wait for your MPs to do the right thing, because as we've seen tonight, they're not going to do it. We're responsible for ensuring our MPs make the world a better place, and the only way you can do that is by coming out into the street and protesting. You got to force them because they're not going to choose the right thing. So hopefully next protests will be even bigger than the last, and just everyone should come out and join in.